Hello again, it's Mr. Washahi, and today we're going to go over another multiplying strategy. We recently talked about the area model, and this is very similar to the area model where you're going to put numbers in expanded form, but you're going to do it without a box. So this is just an alternative to multiplying with your regular algorithm, your traditional way of multiplying. It's in no way an attempt to replace how you like to multiply. It's just another way of doing it, and especially if you do it enough times, it makes multiplying in your head a little easier. So let's go over what FOIL stands for. You see, I've got my FOIL. I'm going to write it out for the F stands for first, the O stands for outside, the I stands for inside, and the L stands for last. And these are actually strategies that you're going to be using in Algebra 1 too. Our example be 29 times 41. So instead of just our algorithm, we're just going to go over a different method of multiplying. Alright, so the first thing you want to do, you're going to rewrite your number. Your numbers in expanded form. So if I were to expand 29, that's 20 plus 9. Alright? And if I were to expand 41, that would be 40 plus 1. Alright? And I'm actually going to rewrite this a little lower to give myself a little more space. And you're going to see why here in a moment. And that way we can keep going back to this example. That way we don't have to rewrite our numbers. So the second step, this is where we're going to look at our F. You multiply the first numbers. What I mean by first is the first one of each pair. So here I got a pair, that's my first number, and the first number of this pair would be 40. So 20 times 40. So I like just to look at it as 2 times 4. That's going to give me 8. And then I've got the 2 zeros, so that's 800. Alright, so that's the first number. Step 2, or the next step, is you multiply the outside numbers. So I'm going to look at my outside. What it means by outside is the ones farthest apart. So I got 20 and 1. So 20 times 1. This is using the distributive property. I'm distributing 20 to each one of those numbers. 20 times 1, that's going to get me 20. Okay. Next, multiply the inside. That's my I. So I'm going to look at the innermost numbers of these two. So that's 9 and 4. They're the closest together. So 9 times 40. Well, again, I just look at 9 times 4. That gets me 36. And then, since it was in the tens place, 360. And then finally, we're going to look at our L. That's going to multiply the last numbers. So that's the last number of each set of numbers. So this one has to be 9 and 1. So you multiply the last numbers. So 9 times 1 is just 9. So you have to make sure that both of your numbers were multiplied to both of your numbers in the second pair, or however many place values you have. And then finally, just like the area model, or just when you multiply with the algorithm, you'll add all your products. I'm going to rewrite this just because I like to have my numbers nice and organized and in order of largest to smallest, or greatest to least. Then 20, and then 9. All my place values are lined up. So this tells us that 29 times 41 equals 1,189. Okay, so just quickly go back over what we did. We rewrote our numbers in expanded form, and then we just followed the FOIL method by multiplying our first numbers of each pair, the outside numbers of each pair, the inside numbers, and the last numbers of each pair. So this is a way of just kind of breaking up and making the multiplication easier. Instead of multiplying double digits or triple digits, you're really just multiplying one digit at a time, and it makes it a lot simpler. It may seem like a lot of steps, but I think after time it becomes a lot quicker, where you don't even think about these steps. You just break up your numbers in expanded form, and then you just look at it that way. Okay, so again, it's another method. Hopefully these methods have been helping you guys out and just help with your multiplication skills. Feel free to give them a try. Alright guys, good luck.